Hi, welcome to Yoga with Sarah. Great to have you here. This is an all levels, well-rounded vinyasa style flow. Just a short 10-minute practice. So grab your mat and let's get started. Let's start in an upright seated hero pose, sitting on your heels with the tops of feet resting on the ground and the big toes touching, and the hands resting in the lap, lifting up through the crown of the head, and finding a softness through the shoulder joints as you glide the shoulders down onto the back. Collarbones are broad and open. Arrive in your body, arrive in your practice today. Aligning your nose with your belly button and setting your intention for today. What do you want to cultivate here in this time on your mat? And as you inhale next, press through the tops of the feet and stand up on your knees. Sweep the arms forward and up, and then interlace your hands back behind your head. And we'll inhale, open your elbows, look up, and then exhale. We're going to round in, belly in, and elbows point toward your knees on the exhale. Inhale, root through the tops of the feet, open through the heart, gaze up, and then exhale, pull in, belly in, just warming up a little bit here. Inhale, open, and exhale, pulling in. And inhale, open, cactus arms, squeeze those shoulders on the back. And when you exhale, dive forward, lifting your belly toward the spine, and take your hands to the ground, tuck your toes, and coming up in a downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, waking up the backs of your legs, and pressing the heels of the hands away from your toes as you find this downward dog. A couple of breaths here. On your inhale, wave into a plank pose. Bring your knees down on the exhale, press back, child's pose. And then inhale, glide forward through the chest. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. Take your feet flat for cobra pose on the inhale. Exhale, hips to heels, tuck the toes. Come on back to downward dog. And let's stretch that right heel high for three-legged dog, keeping the left underarm lifting. Inhale, exhale, slide your right foot through, right between the hands. We're going to soften that left knee, drop the tail, and slowly make your way up into a high lunge. So your hips are square toward the front of your mat. Reaching up through the fingertips, gazing ahead. Inhale, exhale, spin the outer left heel down and open into warrior two. It's about heel to heel alignment. Right toes pointing straight ahead toward the front of your mat. Then inhale, press through the feet, reach your arms up, look up, palms press. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your right palm up, reverse warrior, left hand to left thigh, right arm sweeps up and over. Inhale, right side body. Exhale, take your right forearm to the thigh bone, palm facing up, or your right hand can slip to the inner ankle or a block. Left hand on the hip, or sweep that left arm right up alongside the ear. And you can turn your gaze, your heart, your belly toward the sky, anchoring through your left heel. Let's inhale our way back to reverse warrior, and then straighten your right leg all the way. Look up at the hand in the air on the inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee and slowly cartwheel the arms forward. Release your hands to frame your front foot. Swing your left heel over the toes, and then take your right hand onto your back, or extend your right fingertips up to that twist. And let's inhale, looking up at the hand in the air. Exhale, release that right hand down. Step back to plank. Hug your elbows in, lower all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, meeting in downward dog. And a breath or two there, pedaling out your feet, if that feels good. And you see that your second toes are parallel and your knees open in alignment with the second toe. And you lift your inner thigh groin straight up and back toward the sky to find a lot of length in your lower back spine. Now inhale, slide that left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, step your left foot through. Soften your right knee down and take your time to sweep the arms up into high lunge. Hips are square, shoulders are square toward the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up through the fingertips toward the sky Exhale, spin your outer right heel down and adjust open into warrior two, really broad across the collarbones. Drop your pelvis down, and then inhale, root through the feet to lift up, palms press. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm up, reverse warrior, right hand to right thigh, left arm sweeps up and over. And when you exhale, we're coming into extended side angle. Left forearm to thigh bone, palm facing up, or the left hand's on the inner ankle or a block. We're gonna sweep that right arm right up alongside the ear. Knit your ribs in, and turn your gaze, your heart, your belly toward the sky. Rooting through both feet on your inhale, come back to reverse warrior. And then straighten that left leg all the way, looking up toward the hand in the air. We're gonna inhale, exhale, bend that left knee and cartwheel the arms forward. Release your right hand down a little wider than the shoulder. Take your left hand onto your back, or go ahead and extend your left fingertips straight up. Gazing up at the hand in the air. Really turning your right rib towards your left rib. Inhale. Exhale, release that left hand down. Take a big step to plank. You could go back to downward dog or lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, gliding through to cobra or up dog. Exhale, meeting in downward dog. Finding that lift of the lower back. Letting the head shake out. Yes. Now lift your heels high, come onto tiptoes and tiptoe forward right between the thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. And exhale, bring the hands down through the central channel. And inhale, sweep the arms up, palms press. Exhale, swan dive, fold, crown of head last. Inhale, lift up the belly, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back, spin that left heel down, pressing through the ball of your right foot. Straighten your right leg all the way. And then your left hand could be on your back, or reach your left fingertips up as we come into triangle pose. Now you can look down at your foot if your neck feels really crunched, or you can turn right rib to left rib and start to gaze up at the hand in the air. Imagine a tether connecting the bottom of the chin to the sternum. And we're gonna inhale, and then exhale, release that left hand down. Bend your right knee, lift your left heel over the toes, drop your left knee down, and then walk your hands up onto your right thigh. This is a fine place to stay. Or if it's available, reach your arms right up into crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take a back bend, inhale, look up. Exhale, hands frame that front foot. Now slide your right leg back, toes are tucked. Active child's pose. Lift your belly on your inhale, slide forward through the crown of the head. Exhale, come all the way down. Take your feet flat. Bend your knees, point your knees toward the back of your head. Point your feet toward the back of your head. Reach your hands around, grab the tops of the feet, and then kick the feet into the hands into the feet. Bow pose. Big full breathing into the belly. One more inhale, and then exhale, release. Tuck toes, press back, downward dog. Let it all out on the exhale. And at the end of your exhale, lift your heels high, tiptoes. Tiptoe forward right between the thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms right up overhead. Exhale, hands come down through the central channel. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open into a fold. Inhale, wave up, lengthen, lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. We're going to spin that right heel down, straighten that left leg all the way, and then wrap the left rib toward the right rib as you drift the right fingertips up into your triangle pose, looking either down at the foot or up at the hand in the air. And we can let that right hip point roll forward and down slightly as you wrap that left sitting bone under the pelvis. The collarbones are really broad. One more inhale. Exhale, bend that left knee. Release your right hand down. Drop your right knee down. Walk your hands to your left thigh. If you feel stable, sweep your arms up into crescent lunge with the back toes tucked. Inhale, lift the base of the skull. Gaze up. Exhale, hands frame that front foot. Slide the left leg back. Hips to heels. Child's pose. Toes are tucked, stretching out those feet. And then walk your hands toward your knees. Sit on your heels for a moment. And then scooch to the right. We're gonna swing the legs around and make your way down onto your back. When you arrive on your back, hug your knees in, rock and massage your lower back. And let go of all the tension and stress up in your shoulders, your upper body. And come into one full happy baby, reaching around for the outside edge of the feet or the ankles or shins. And then we'll open the elbows and lift your head, look toward your tail. Try to bring your knees toward your underarms. Exhale all the way out. Then let your head fall back. Press your heels a little toward a V, if that feels okay. And then go ahead and release your feet down. Give your feet a few stamps, and then we'll find a brief Shavasana. Legs extending out, toes flopping open. Let your head go side to side. And as you align the crown of head with the tail, imagine light and space flowing right along the central channel. And let the hips be soft. Let your jaw totally unclench. And imagine a lot of softness right in the center of the heart. Surrounding your heart with light, compassion, gratitude, inviting gratitude for wherever you're at today. And start to wiggle your fingers. You can think of your intention or any insight you want to take with you today. And then reach your arms overhead. Take a resetting stretch. You're hitting the restart button. And as you exhale, hug your knees in. And take your time to slowly roll to either side before mindfully pressing up to sit. Arriving again in a tall upright seat, gliding the shoulders down the back. Take your hands to heart center and thank yourself for showing up today. Taking some time to take care of yourself and to feel at peace with whatever is. And I wish you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and always trust on the journey. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me for a yoga practice today. It means a lot to have you here. Please do like, share, subscribe to my channel. Hit that super thanks button to leave me some support. I really appreciate that. And of course, I always appreciate nice comments, nice polite comments. And I look forward to seeing you in our next practice together. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.